So let's highlight an aspect for today. So we're looking at March 19th, 2020. That is when the sun goes into Aries and Uranus is sextile in the North Node 4 degrees. And Uranus is in Taurus and the North Node is currently in Cancer. So the new year, new moon, that link is also available in the description box below. The new moon is March 23rd. That's following this. So I'm about to go ahead and do a quick breakdown of the 19th, and then you can look up further information regarding the 23rd that day. So you can stay up to date with me early on transits that's going on. I usually like to do things either the day of or a couple days before, and just because I feel like I feel the energy the most on those days. I usually flow kind of ahead of it, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, so we'll be looking at this now. When the sun moves into Aries, that's when it's the actual new year. So January 1st is a new year regarding something different. That has nothing to do with the cycle that we, especially on the Western hemisphere, what we're used to as being the 4 seasons of the year, where the new year really doesn't start when it's dark and cold and snowy. The new year usually begins when we start warming up. That's when we know that the year's begun. Up in, in places where you actually get to experience all 4 seasons, you get to see the slow transition from being cold to being a little wet to being like everything starts to bloom, it's green everywhere. Like that moment of newness, like that's like an awakening. Like that's the word that I just keep hearing, is awakening. It's an awakening experience to what is to come for the coming year, basically. Okay, so when the sun is coming into Aries, now the sun hasn't been in any fire sign since Sagittarius, and we haven't had that kind of passion in our go region. We had to go through the Capricorn dark, Aquarius dark, and then the Pisces where it get real dark, and then now we get this Aries light. So it's like the light is turning back on for a lot of people. Right now, before the actual date though, we are in the shedding process during Pisces season. So it's like now that we got all of that off of us, we get to focus on the new agenda. And then having that energy along with the Uranus, which is like the awakener, visiting Taurus right now. So the earth is awakening, and then the sextile is an opportunistic energy with the North Node, which is an aspect that is along the lines of things being faded. And with that being Cancer, it's like home. So it's like, I don't know why it just came to me like everybody's going back home, like everybody going back to the way they were supposed to be, or something like that. It's like that's what it feels like to me. Like people get to go back to the way that people get to go back to things that make them feel comfortable, make them feel at home, make them feel cozy, like. And then now currently we have a lot going on in the world where everybody kind of is having to go back home and stay home for a while. So that's pretty weird now. But yeah, it's like we have a new agenda for our home, and I would love to have like a garden or something like that. I always found stuff like that to be interesting. Anyways, so like I've been personally thinking about growing something in like at home, or like, you know, like plants and stuff. So like if everybody had to go home, and because it's a lot of Capricorn pressure going on with all these planets, so it's like you got to go home and work on your projects for one last time before you gotta turn it in to the teacher, and then you get graded. Like, that's what's going on right now. That's what it feels like, because Saturn is about to leave out of Capricorn and go into Aquarius, so that's kind of cool. But it's like a lot of pressure. But the good thing is, with all that urge to work for something, make it mean something. Like, if you're gonna start to create something for the home you live in, which your first home is your body, pretty much, and then your second home is another space within that space, and then you keep creating spaces, and then you come to realize that you share a home with everyone, because we all live on planet Earth. But like, if you wanted to get back to that home and yourself, like, what would you want to give to the earth, and what would you want to give to yourself? And then try to like narrow down the medium to like lock that cord in, where you like always feel connected to that love back. That would be kind of cool. So I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, I went there. So let's get into this. I wanted to pull one card. I did notice too that day it's a 4-year universal year, and then that day is a 4 because 19, the 19th, that's the day. 19 breaks down, 1 plus 9 is still 1. So 3 and 1 is 4. So it's like 4 month and day, and then a 4 year. You know, big financial success, material comfort, values, and practicality. Do not neglect the spirit. You know, we can be, you know, balling out of control right now, but, you know, still remain, you know, astute to what's going on. 1 second. Oh, I like this. So I'm gonna keep it. This is an inspired idea. So, what's the good idea that the earth can use right now? Something you can use right now. And if you can use it and the earth can use it, that means everybody has a bright idea that they can use. So when you use that bright idea and you plant that seed and it starts to grow, everybody just created something that's there that, you know, they can share with the world. That's beautiful. This is inspired. I just said all that and I'm having I have to stop and do the ABC so I can find this page. Okay, so let's be real. You've got a good idea that you have been hiding in the recesses of your mind for quite some time. Guess what? It wants to come out into the light of day, to be born into fruition. This thought is a little overwhelming and intimidating, but in your heart, you know that it is worth pursuing. Please know and trust that you are hearing divine guidance clearly, and your angels and guides gave this inspired concept to you for a reason. This idea is good, like really good. You have everything you need to make this a reality. Once you decide to take one forward step toward bringing this to life, the universe will help you recognize the next steps and the best actions until you are living this dream. All right, it's the affirmation. So The affirmation is, I embrace the inspired ideas that my guides and angels bless me with. I easily act upon them with fearless faith and unwavering focus. I embrace the inspired ideas that my guides and angels bless me with. I easily act upon them with fearless faith and unwavering focus. Ooh, my drops. I don't know why I thought that was about to drop on my arm. I embrace the inspired ideas that I embrace the inspired ideas that my guides and angels bless me with. I easily act upon them with fearless faith and unwavering focus. And this is number 29. On page 29. So, if you have a good idea that you've been having to reconsider because Mercury was retrograde, actually. So maybe you just randomly started all over again and edited your idea, your inspired idea. And Pisces is a perceptive sign, so maybe with Mercury doing the retrograde, like, let me run that back real quick. You found something else that you can add to it to make it more unique, which is Uranus, and it comes from you. It's something that you can use, you know, that's Taurus, and then it's something that you manifested, you know. So this is, we all have our phone home moments. Okay. Sun in Aries. It's a new season coming. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. The sun loves being in Aries. Can you tell by anybody who's born with the sun in Aries? It loves being there. As a Leo, I understand why. I love being in Aries. Aries is the sign of beginnings and excitement. Like, yes, like, I'm here now. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm here. And I'm going there. You know what I'm saying? That goat energy. It's associated with, you know, the god of war. You know, Mars and stuff like that. Okay. I don't know why I got this inspired idea, huh? Ten of Cups, the Tower, and the Queen of Pentacles. It's kind of backwards to y'all, but you know,